Hi Pete, hi Gabby. I am at Cook Cup right now. Let me turn the camera on. Starting Cook Cup. So I don't want to be around all these people. Like, so I'm walking to the bike trail for a little bit. So hi Pete, hi Jesse. Here's the truck stop. Let me get on the bike trail. We can watch in traffic. Welcome in. If you can see, I am by Cook Cup right away. Here's the Cook Cup. So, yeah, how's everybody's weekend going? Not gonna walk too far on the Cook Cup. Thank you, Jesse. Welcome in. Here's the truck stop. I'm in Lake Hallie. There's actually bike riders now. You can see over there. Crossing the tracks. So here's the tracks. Not gonna wander too far. Hi, OK's Eden. Welcome in. I'll go down the bike trail a little bit this time. Then I'm gonna go head back to the DMV. Hi, Fabric. I can't really see much people right now. So I'm gonna go walk back to the DMV. I just sun's really bright right now. Just gotta stay in this path. So how is everybody's weekend going so far? I think I'm gonna go across the street, so a lot of traffic right now. Now I'm gonna cross. Ooh, that's for sale. Nice. It is 59 degrees here today. Nice and cool. And warming up to the 70s before I go back to Lublin. Yeah, it's windy here. Ugh, too warm for my liking, Jesse. I'll be honest, yeah, it is very windy here. Oh yeah, when I get back to Lublin, I gotta do a bunch of yard work. Yeah, I'm okay with that too, Pete. One more block and I'm back to the DMV. Not walking as far this time. Yeah, better to go sit by one of the trees. Here's here. Yeah, they're done. Go sit down and relax now. Place is always full over there. Yeah, empty. Good, there's some shade. Yeah, I can see people again. Yeah, just too bad that the weather is just, I don't know, it seems to be getting more and more crazy lately. Here's there, I'm right over here. In 2 weeks, I might have my brother just drop me off in a different area and I walk back. This will be my last live until I go get back to Lublin, so taking a little break on the lives after this one. So, yeah, it's a pretty day actually. Any plans for this weekend, Pete, Jesse? There's two, Fair Blitz was in here, Okie was in here before. Any plans for later on? gotcha. I might maybe do a record an album review later. Maybe just do 2 album reviews before I go back to Lublin. I listened to Ozzy Osbourne Speak of the Devil yet, that album, and it's not available on streaming, so I gotta listen to it on YouTube. Somebody posted it on YouTube, and unfortunately my CD player broke, so I can't listen to my CD at the moment, so... After this, after my brother gets done cleaning, we'll be going to Walmart and get some Subway. Yeah, a little piece popped off and the CD didn't end up spinning for some reason. Like a little part basically just broke the CD player at the time. So it's like, yeah, what fun. Well, they still sell disc Walkmans at Walmart, believe it or not, so I thought about just getting that instead. Yeah, I miss the days of the old way of doing a mixtape too. Yes, it was a lot harder, but at the same time, was a good way to kill time. Hi, bud. How's your weekend? Do it with the MP3s, so I make it that way on Windows Media Player. I can still do a mix CD now, so, or a mix, what is it? Not MP3 player, but I'm having a brain fart right now, so I can make I got a mixed USB stick now. That would be the modern way of doing a mixtape. Yeah, I actually had to do one for a friend. He's like, what albums do you got brewing on your computer? And I'm like, what are you looking for? Because I almost had on my old computer about 1 terabyte worth of music. And he's like, so give me some Cinderella, and it was like this, basically moving files over, and we'll need to update it sometime, yeah. So I did that already, so I did already the cassette, the CD, and the USB stick, so I guess I did all three best of both worlds, I guess. 4 more days I'll be back in Lublin. I bought a new tree trimmer from Tamu. It was the trimmer that I got. The thing's huge and looks very sharp. So I'm looking forward to actually using that in Lublin. Outdoor glass trimmers. Yeah, I'll link to it if I have to. Hold on for a second. Yeah, let's listen to the link for a little bit. There ain't supposed to be no bad weather coming that I know of, so. Yeah, the clippers were from Tamu. They were exactly what I ordered, so that's a good thing. I'm able to trim all the weeds now. I'm looking into getting a mini saw because I gotta go and cut down a possibly tree growing underneath the porch, and I don't want the back porch that I sit on to get wet, so I gotta order that out yet too. They actually sell mini saws through there too. Stupid wind. Yeah, they pretty much sell everything now. Yeah, they have like a mini saw I can order for like $15. And I think I'm gonna go get that. And then I gotta somehow figure out how to get underneath my porch because there's 2 gates, so what fun. I might have to see if they sell extension cords too, so if it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, underneath the ports, yep, and then the guy made the ports, he did not make an opening for the port, so I gotta go use a different saw, but unfortunately Mom's extension cord isn't long enough, and I gotta go and get another extension cord. Maybe I might pick one at Walmart today instead of ordering it. Because he does have a bandsaw, I can just hurry up and cut it and get it cut down. Yeah, it's fun. What were your singing on the porches you seen on the previous videos or lives? There used to be a whole wall of trees that used to be planted there when we first moved to Lublin back in the day. The whole backyard had like 10 trees going all the way across where the trailer's sitting now. So I wish I could find some old pictures of what the property used to look like back in the day. To like post them online. Yeah, so what's messed up is, you know how nature likes to take stuff back. It looks like that nature kind of wants to have another tree grow back again. Then I gotta go fix the bin where my mom used to plant potatoes and some other stuff. I gotta dig out all of that dirt too, so then I'm gonna, when we put the dirt back on, I'm just gonna fill it halfway. Whoever, the guy who made it filled the dirt full, and with the wood warping, that was probably not a good idea. And then I had to finish cleaning out the gutters on the trailer too, so nothing like fall yard work to do, which is fun. Yeah, I'm planning on, like, hopefully to get the trimming done first and try to get underneath the ports and leave the bin where Mom planted the potatoes, like, do that last, because it might actually be 2 or 3 day job depending on how everything goes. I'm hoping that if I remove the dirt, that the whole thing don't collapse. So I'm kind of afraid of that too. With the bin around by the garage. I'm hoping that once I remove the dirt, it doesn't collapse, or I'm just gonna go suck it and just take the whole thing down. So, kind of worried about that collapsing, but we'll see once I remove the dirt. That's all I can do. Yeah, I'm hoping to clean up the wood shop also. And we are looking at a house on Tuesday. I need to bring that up before anything else, so... Forgot to mention that we're looking at a house at Tuesday. So... It's not actually too far from the apartment, so... Just hope that it don't get sold before we get to look at it. That's like one of the problems we've been having. Yeah, it's like by Lakeview Cemetery, like a block away. The last year and a half we only got to look at 2 houses so far. Means they either get sold so quickly, like there's only like a 12-day window for some of the houses up here to look at and then hurry up and put a bid down. It's ridiculous. Then the luck don't help is my brother works 6 days a week, so... Yes. Yeah, me too. The house looked like it was just remodeled too because I looked at pictures online. 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Because we kind of want to get our mom out of Lublin or she could sell the place in Lublin after we get a new place. So... Yeah, and then the place that we're renting, they're just jacking up our rent like crazy and hasn't given a reason why they've been jacking it up. Yeah, when we first moved in the apartment, it was $325 a month, and now it's going up to $700. And my brother and I are to the point of I'd rather be doing a house payment at this point. At least I'll be owning something. At this point, we're basically wasting money renting. Hi Adrian, welcome in. Yeah, what's been going on the last 2 years, like they've all been owned, the new owners own the place about like 4 or 5 years already. They basically been taking the money, and the place that owns it is a non-profit on top of it. So I'm not understanding if they want to actually, they're a non-profit that helps people, but at the same time kind of questioning if they're like, if they actually want to help people. Like, they basically take the money and basically run and then don't do really anything. How's your weekend going, Adrian? Yeah, Jamie and I started looking for a house like 3 years ago, but we got involved with a lot of people looking for a house and they didn't want to help, and or I think we would have been in a house a year ago if we would have contacted the right people, and it is what it is, I guess. Well, at least the wind calmed down for a second. So as soon as I say that, the wind picks back up. Yeah, next time I'm in Hallie, I'm gonna have my brother drop me off by Pizza Hut, and then I'm gonna go live on this other part of Hallie, and then just walk back to the DMV, so. Yep, this is about what I showed you is like probably half the town I would like, but yeah, you got Pizza Hut, Subway, Hardee's, and then there's a plaza I would like to show you guys too, so. That has a Family Dollar and a Dairy Queen. Maybe I might order some food while I'm live too, so. From Dairy Queen, I don't know, I'm just rambling some ideas. Or I might just stop at Hardee's, who knows. I'll probably do a Blizzard, because I haven't had Dairy Queen in a long time. There's like, believe it or not, like 6 of them in Eau Claire. They do have pretty good cheeseburgers at Dairy Queen too, so maybe go get myself a meal and a Blizzard. We'll see. Yeah, the problem with like Eau Claire is like, um, we have sometimes too much of one thing and then not enough of some other things. Like what's weird is we have like almost like 4 McDonald's and then 4 Culver's and then like 6 Dairy Queens and then we only have 1 KFC. Which is a little weird. We have like several multiples of stuff and then only 1 KFC for the whole town. But then we do have pizza ranks to kind of get served. There's several places that serve chicken too, so there used to be a lot of Subways around here, but we had like almost like 5 of them closed for some reason. Too. And it's kind of weird. I don't Subway tasted as good after they went past the, after you have to pay $9 for a sub now. My favorite sub at Subway is the ham and cheese sub with bacon, but I do that like every other time I go to Subway. That's my comfort food sub is the ham and cheese sub. The tuna sub was my favorite when I was a kid or a teenager. The tuna was my favorite when I was a kid. The ham and cheese sub is now my favorite. My brother likes eating the chicken teriyaki sub. The BMT sub is like one of my favorites too. Italian sub. Let's see, kind of hunk here. So the ham and cheese is my comfort. Second favorite is the tuna. But I haven't had that in a long while. My favorite sub place now is actually Jersey Mike's, so but we're having Subway today because they have no Jersey Mike's in Hallie, so what's your guys' favorite sub? Oh, they have very good subs, believe me. They're very, very good. They're like, they literally cut the meat off the bone, it's literally cut right fresh in front of you. And Mike's Way is the best to get it, just to let you know. I do want to do a sub-series about either Subway versus Jersey Mike's or Uber's and Goobers versus Jimmy John's, because Uber's and Goobers and Jimmy John's are very similar subs. So that would be a fun series to do. Okay, I got you, Jesse. That sub actually sounds delicious. Speaking of roast beef, there's a bar downtown called Way's Place, and they have some of the best roast beef. You pay $5 for a sandwich, but it's well worth it. It might be $6 now because you know how stuff went up. Tender roast beef is the best, hands down. Oh, nice. So out of some of the best places as far as food that I tasted, some of the best food I have ever tasted actually came out of a bar, believe it or not. Sounds crazy, but it's true. I don't mind the fast food places or the franchises, it's just... There's a dive bar that is but where my brother works, that the place is like 125 years old, and they have some of the best burgers in town, I heard. And maybe when we get back, I'm gonna see if I can talk my brother into going there, because it's actually not that far from his workplace. So it's downtown Eau Claire. Believe me, there's a lot of old cool buildings downtown Eau Claire too that I would like to get to film. So maybe if we find a house downtown, I'll get lucky and I could just walk to some of the places. Yeah, there's like there's an old suit that's like over 100 years old that I would like to see if I could ask permission and then kind of film, see if they would let me film for like a tour, but I don't know, we'll see. It's like downtown, and then Banbury places like one of the other buildings, and it's actually haunted too. So, but there's like, it used to be the old Uniroyal tire factory. And now, and there's several businesses that are in there now. Like there's like maybe 10 businesses in the building now. So it kind of, and then there's a new factory and they're doing something. It's just too bad that I can't clone myself and just send myself around and well, I could do some other stuff, but can't do that, so yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, clone myself and then send myself around town, so. oh, I'm gonna be on for the next 18 minutes, so my phone, I figured my phone will not last a 2-hour live stream, so... Oh, there's a jet. I don't see it. Okay. Alrighty, that was interesting. And, when I plan on going live on my first channel, hopefully when I get back to Eau Claire also, so it'll be, it will be music-related topics. So it will also be about an hour there too, so I'll be doing those streams right away horizontal. Yeah. Here comes the sun. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some bike riding in before the snow hits also, so... I think I got about up until maybe the wishful thinking the end of November will be wishful thinking, but yeah, it's either gonna be that we don't move out right away, and we gotta deal with what we're dealing with now. At this point, I will answer to the bank. We're so tired of renting right now. There's some other issues that I can't quite address on here, so... Either that I'll get some bike riding in, or we'll be moving and I'll be able to get some bike riding in after we move. It's gonna be either or. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of moving because I lived in 6 different towns already, and Eau Claire is the 6th one, so... I used to live in Warsaw and Schofield, but I'm not a fan of Warsaw. Yep, 6 different towns, might be possibly a 7th. All it depends on what we like for the house and what the area is. So, because along the Eau Claire area, there's 3 other towns. So, and then when we moved to Eau Claire, we had some former friends go, you guys should try living in different apartments in Eau Claire and move around all along Eau Claire. It's like, why would we want to do that? Moving gets to be expensive too. Oh yeah, for sure. More minutes to go, and yeah, it's I told him that, told the former friend like that his suggestion was ridiculous too. Yeah, for better or worse, I like the country, but then again, some of the stuff that's going on in my mom's town is like weird now. Like, I'll wait to talk. The wind picked up. I'll give an example. Yeah, like my mom couldn't get a haircut in her area because none of haircut places, there's 4 haircut places in Thorpe, and none of them were taking new clients. And it's like, how can you make any money? So I told Mom, why don't you just go to where my barber is in Eau Claire and just sign up with her account there, and that you don't have to worry about getting a haircut in Thorpe ever again. Sorry for the wind picking up. Okay, good, yeah, because my mom had trouble getting a haircut in Florida. No one took no new clients. And then when we try to get somebody else to try to get something fixed in the trailer, it's hard to get anybody out because everybody's so scattered. Like, some people are like 20 miles away or 30. Like when we had no water and she ended up paying for that, and yeah, I don't get it because like if an out of town person needs a haircut and like somebody that's a guest in the area and they for some reason need to get a haircut, you would think that they would just let them in. And I don't know how they could not, how could they even be profitable at that point? Yeah, my mom called to 4 different places and some didn't even bother to get back to my mom. That's the strange thing. And then the other ones were like, oh, we don't take no clients. And I'm like, people are up here getting nuts or, I don't know, I don't get it. Oh, do you hear a weird howling? Yeah, it's like a weird howling. That's weird. Now it stopped. Anyway. Sounded like a dog was getting hit. Yeah, there's a beeping. And it sounds like there's a howling. Unless it's from a machine of some type. Okay, that is weird. Either like from a machine from the junkyard, or it's something from the other buildings. I don't know. Yeah, probably you wouldn't hear it, but I heard it, so. Okay, now it stopped. Okay. Yeah, the beeping I can hear the weird howling. Anyway. Who knows? It's one of those unpredictable things when doing a live stream, I guess. Yeah, I would like to do like a haunted video, like one of the haunted places, but since I don't have any experience doing that, I don't want something attached to me either when leaving, so yeah, I would love to do like a haunted house video, but at the same time I have no experience doing it. So I'm not gonna... So one of those things I would like to do, but I don't think it would be wise. Unless I have some people with experience with me. So there's a ghost hunters, this Eau Claire ghost hunters place in Eau Claire, so... Anyway, I'm gonna be on for another 2 minutes and then I'm gonna call it a day, and my next live will be in Lublin. Next Sunday. Giving myself a break from the lives. Yeah, I've been like going like crazy, so I'm getting a little wore out like live. So if I do go live, it's before that, it's because there's a so yeah. Well, thank you for helping me with watch time, and I hope to get back to watching some longer videos when I get back to Lublin. It's just easier for me to watch people's videos and hopefully down. So, at least my brother's Xbox is always updating, and so, yeah, another couple of things to do today, and thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you for helping with watch time. Just thank you for just being here and hanging out with me. So, I will catch you in the next live probably next Sunday. So, I will see you all along either in Tubasat or one of the Tubasat communities. So have a good day, everybody. I will see you in the next live.